Hi everybody, how are you doing? I've got this question with me. This is one of the key topics in paper 2, cubic function. So for cubic function, you just need to know it if you want to pass your GCE exam. Okay? So this is one of the questions we prepared for our online students. So make sure you be part of our online students if you want to be helped and pass your GCE or ECZ grade 12. So cubic function is one of the key topics which each and everybody must know. Okay, so always they'll ask you to find the value of a missing number. So here you can see this is P. They want us to calculate the value of P, and it is carrying 1 mark. So how do we get to calculate the value of P? In that you are allowed to use a calculator. So you don't even need to stress yourself very much. Just get this number which is here. You put it where X is. You can see this is X axis, Y axis. So this is Y axis. We want to find the Y value at P here. Okay, or the P to represent, or the point which is representing y-axis here. For x-axis, we've got a 2, meaning we're going to substitute a 2 here, here, and here. We calculate. So without wasting our time, we can just get our calculator. This is what I mostly encourage you people. Just write 2. We know that this is a 2. 2 power 3. So 2 power 3 plus 4, open bracket, 2 power 2. You see? Here I'm putting a 2. This 2. Okay? And then I say plus 2 minus a 5. You just say equal to. So meaning here our P is a 21. Okay? So you now get your graph paper. So you get your graph paper. They'll always give you this graph paper. So you indicate this is question 7. So just say question 7. That's A1. So A1. So I'm going to say P is equal to a 21. So this is the value of P. It's 21. Okay, so we go to question A2. They've given us this scale. So the key thing here must be the scale. This is x-axis and this is y-axis. So they're saying 2 centimeters to represent 1 unit on the x-axis. So x-axis, we are starting from 4. So now let me just do this. So for x-axis, if it's this is your x-axis, so you'll be moving in 4s. So it will be, in 1s from -4. So -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. So let me just draw so that we fully understand. So this is how it will look like. You get your ruler, then you do your x-axis. So this is my x-axis. So I'll start from -4. So this is -4. This will be my -3, my -2, -1, and 0. So 1 will be here, 2 just there. So we're ending at 2. It's okay. This is my x-axis. So from there, I do my y-axis. So my y-axis, it will be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We are ending at 25. So this is my y-axis up to 25. It's here. So y-axis, and then going down here, it's a 5, okay? Actually -5, -10, all the way down to -10. So now maybe the question may be, how am I getting to know that here I'm supposed to end at 2, here -4, and I'm moving in 1s, 1, 2. The key is this. They have said 2 centimeters to represent 1 unit x-axis. So you're moving in 1s, 1 unit, 1, 2, 3. That is x-axis. So in this case, along the x-axis, we're ending at 2. And then the other way, we're ending at negative 4. So it will be 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. Okay? For the y-axis, this y-axis, they have said 2 centimeters to represent 5 units. We are moving in fives. So along the y-axis, that will be 5, 10, 15, up to 25. And then all the way down, we're ending at negative 10. And this is what I've done. Okay? You can see this is what I've done. So now from here, we start getting the coordinates. These are the coordinates. So this is a negative 4, comma negative 9. Negative 4, comma negative 9. So you go to x-axis, negative 4, y-axis, negative 9. Negative 9, it's here. This is where the point is. It's right over here. So in other words, in case you don't know the meaning of these small lines, we know that here it's 1. So now, how many are they? There are 10 small lines. So each line, what does it mean? It's 0, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 7.8, 0.9, and then 1. For this, it's moving in twos, okay? Or what you can be doing, if you want to know what each line is meaning, you can just say, okay, 10, you get your calculator, you say 5, this 5, the first number you're able to see, divide by 10, because there are 10 lines. So each line here is a 0.5. So 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.55. Even here, if you want, you can say 1 divide by a 10. So each line here means 0.1. 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, 1. Just like that. So you now know what each small line means. So we know that this is 5. Okay? This is 5. Actually, we've missed here because this is 5. 5.5, 6, 6.5, 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5, 9. Actually, 9 is supposed to be here on top. That's why you need to know what each line means. It's here. Okay? So now we go to the next. This is negative 3, comma 1. Negative 3 is right here. 1, because we know that this is 0.5, 1. So 1 is right over here. We go to negative 2, comma 1. Okay, negative 2, comma 1. Let me see. Negative 2, comma 1. It's right over here. Okay? The next one, it's negative 1, comma negative 3. So negative 1, comma negative 3, it's right over here. The next one is 0, comma 5. So 0, comma 5. 0, comma 5, it's here. Okay? Okay, so the next one, 0, comma negative 5, sorry. 0, comma negative 5, it's right over here. So the next one, it's 1, comma 1. 1, this 1, comma 1, it's supposed to be here. Next one is 2, comma 21. So 2, comma 20 is here. 20.5, 21, it's here. So this is where it is. So we can join now these points. You join all the way, your graph will nicely look like this. All the way, the graph will nicely look like this. So make sure it looks beautiful. So this is my graph. So after you do your graph like this, and remember the points must be showing these points, you indicate that this is my y is equal to x power 3 plus 4x power 2 plus x minus 5. Just copy this to indicate that this is a graph you are dealing with. Okay? So this is how the graph, or this is how beautiful the graph looks like. So now from here, you now go to the next question. The next question here, they are saying using your graph to find the solutions of the equations. So this is an equation. Now look at this very careful. If you see this equation, it looks like this. So that means all this, we just say this is the y, because they said y is equal to this. So this will be y is equal to 0. So we need to graph y is equal to 0. Y is equal to a 0 is what we are going to graph. So now look at this. Here, if the line passes here, this is y is equal to negative 10. This is y is equal to negative 5. Y is equal to 0. It's x-axis. Y is equal to 0. If you say y is equal to 5, the line will pass here. We are simply getting where the line is cutting the y-axis. So the y-axis at 0, it's cut here. So this is the x-axis. Now you go at this point, and this point. You see, there are 3 points. So at this point, what is the x-axis at this point? So the x-axis here, you follow the x-axis. What is the x-axis here? This is x is equal to 0.8. 0.8.91. So x is equal to 0.8 at this point. What about here? This is x is equal to here. X is equal to negative 1.8 because 1 is here. 1.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8. Here it's x is equal to negative 3.12, 0.2. So even indicate that, okay, for question, this is question A2, A3, sorry. Question A3, A, x is equal to 0.8, x is equal to negative 1.8, x is equal to negative 3.2. So these are the 3 solutions we found. So you indicate the 3 solutions on your graph paper for this question. So now we go to the next question right here. So we are going to say question A, 3B. So we know that this, we shall write it as y is equal to 2x plus a 5. You see, all this thing is a y. It's equal to what is this side. So that is 2x plus 5. So now we need to graph this. You graph this. Y is equal to 2x plus 5. So now graphing this, let me get a plain paper, I show you. We want to graph y is equal to 2x plus a 5. So you just come up with the table of values, do this, and then you say this is your x-axis, y-axis. 3 points are okay. Now you go to your table here. Go to the table, just say when x is equal to any numbers. So I'll say when x is equal to 2, 0, 1 actually. So I've just gotten 0, 2, and 1. You can pick any number along the x-axis. So now, when x is equal to negative 2, what will be our y? Our y will be equal to 1. Here it will be equal to 5. Here it will be equal to 7. So what am I doing? For this one, I got negative 2, put it where x is. It will be 2 times negative 2. It's negative 4. Negative 4 plus 5, it will give me 1. When I put a 0 here, it will be 2 times 0, which is a 0 plus 5. It will just give me a 5. So a y value is 5. For the 1, it will give me a 7. So now these are the coordinates I need to plot. So I'm going to say the first one. Let me start with the first one. The first one here, it's a negative 2, 1. Negative 2 here, 1, it's here. Okay? The next one, 0, 5. 0, it's here. 5, it's right here. The next one, it's 1, 7. 1 is here. 7, 5 is here. 5.5, 6, 6.5, 7. So it's right over here. So I've got 3 points. 1, 2, 3. So now I'll get my ruler. Put it here. Okay, and then do the line. So this line, oh, did I miss it? Yes, I missed it. Sorry, I missed it. That's why you need to use a pencil. I missed that one, so don't mind it. It will be this one. I missed it. It's supposed to be here, passing through the points. Here, here, and here. So don't mind this one. That's why they say use a pencil so that it's easier to erase. So now I will indicate that this is my y is equal to 2x plus a 5. This one, this line. So now, you go to the intersection where it's meeting the curve. Here, where else it's here, where else it's here. Where the line is meeting the curve. 1, 2, 3. So when you go there, just check the x-axis. Look at this. I'm here, so the x-axis, it's right here. What number is here? Here. This is 1, 1.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5. So this is x is equal to 1.5. I come to this one. When I look at this, what will be my x-axis here? My x-axis is x is equal to -2 here, down here. When I come here, I go along the, following go to the x-axis here. This is -3.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5. So this is -3.5. So I've got 3 solutions. I'll write them here. X is equal to 1.5. X is equal to -2. X is equal to -3.5. So these are the 3 solutions.